Marlins. Phil's leading 3-2, bottom of the fifth. We'll keep you updated here at Peoples Bank Park. Revs have just taken the field for game 2 of the doubleheader. Darrell Henry alongside Jake Ness as we welcome you back. Revs a 6-3 win in game 1 against the Long Island Ducks. And here tonight, getting set for game 2 and the debut of righty Austin Mora, who was just officially activated, signed earlier today. Starting lineups for tonight, brought to you by Flying Feet. For the Ducks, they will have Su-Wei Lin at shortstop leading things off. LJ Mazzilli, left field, bats second. Alejandro De Aza, the DH, will hit third. Cleanup man is Davidson Romero, starting at third. Jose Sermo, the first baseman, hits fifth. Dustin Woodcock in center field will bat sixth. Joe DiCarlo does the catching and hits seventh. Matt Chamberlain, right fielder, hits eighth. And Phil Caulfield at second base, batting ninth. Again, Lynn, Mazzilli, De Aza, Romero, Sermo, Woodcock, DiCarlo, Chamberlain, and Caulfield, with righty Scott Harkin 9-7, 4.51 ERA, making their game 2 start. For the Revs of the nightcap, they'll have Troy Stokes Jr. in right field leading it off. Elmer Reyes at shortstop hits second. Telvin Nash will DH and bat third. Nelly Rodriguez in the cleanup role, he's at first. Melky Mesa, left fielder, bats fifth. Hitting sixth is Josue Herrera, he'll play third base. Lenin Rodriguez catches the nightcap and bats seventh. Connor Lean in center field hits eighth. Maglio Ordonez Jr. at second base bats ninth. Again, Stokes, Reyes, Nash, Rodriguez, Mesa, Herrera, Rodriguez, Lean, and Ordonez. The lineup behind right-hander Austin Mora, who was in the Pecos League earlier this year, makes his Revs debut here tonight. Got into town yesterday, signed today. And from the stretch, our Dasher Investment Services first pitch is outside. We are underway. 8:22, right before it switched to 8:23 here on the stadium board. And after they rested all their left-hand hitters in game 1, the bench full of righties in game 2 as Lynn, a left-hand hitter, swings and trickles a foul halfway up the first base line. 1 ball, 1 strike. Su-Wei Lin, the shortstop in game 2. 10 games played with Long Island. He's hitting .333. Arrived around the midway point of the season, missed some time due to injury. Now Mora with the pitch, and that misses high. Now Austin Mora with the Santa Rosa Scuba Divers earlier this year, 19 outings, 8 starts. He was 6-5. 6.52 ERA. Pitch is popped way up. Out into shallow right. Ordonez out from second. He's under it waiting. Makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down for Austin Mora to start things off tonight. Ben Herrick and company held the Ducks to just 4 hits in game 1. By the way, Revs still in the black uniforms. Long Island still in their orange alternates, although I think they wear them on the road, wear those on the road most of the time, maybe not even an alternate. Here is LJ Mazzilli. He swings, drives one to straightaway center. Lean backtracks. He's under it waiting. He's got it. Fairly deep in center, and quickly 2 away for Austin Mora here in the first inning of his Revs debut. 5'11" righty, 24 years old. Out of Notre Dame College in Ohio. Previously Hillsdale College in Michigan, but Notre Dame, the same alma mater as Jake Welch. Division II. Here is Alejandro De Aza DHing. League leader in batting at .338. He was 1 for 3 with an RBI double in the opener. And the first pitch, it is down and away. Just missed at 87. Deaza with double number 34. That's 2 shy of Elmer Reyes for the league lead. On the pitch, and that misses high. 2 balls, no strikes. Mora, who was a two-way player in college. Native of Cleveland. Now deals. And a ground ball right side toward the middle, past a diving Ordonez and into right center. A 2-out base hit. Ordonez diving to the backhand. Came close, but Deaza is on. Played ump in game 2 is Scott Hart, his brother Steve at first, Bill Reuter at third. And our weather brought to you by Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Board reads 69 degrees. And it is nightfall now, so not seeing it now, but it was a very gray, cloudy day. Here's Davidson Romero. And the first pitch, he swings and misses, reaching at a slider. He was 1 for 2 with their other RBI hit in game 1. He also walked and scored, hitting .288, 16 home runs, 73 driven in. Deaza, a 2-out runner. Nelly holds him. Mora the pitch, and it misses down and out. The Revs have almost completely turned over the starting rotation in the last few weeks. Tomorrow night, Josh Norwood makes his second start. Mora debuting here tonight. 1-1, and that's down in the dirt. Lenin Rodriguez down on a knee, keeps it in front. Norwood's leaning on the dugout railing, watching, trying to get some info in these hitters for tomorrow. Mora has his sign. Here's the 2-1, and swinging a little tip foul behind home plate. Romero was lunging and early on that swing. Got just a piece. The highest I've seen from Mora so far is 87, and if you can locate it, I mean, all these hitters nowadays want to jump out and kill it before it's there. Here's the 2-2. And a fastball missing down and in. He thought he had it. So did the crowd. Missed just inside. 3-2. And Deaza will be on the move. At age 38, he can still move well. He's got 9 steals for the year. And we'll have the head start. Here's the payoff. And it misses down and away. Romero staring back at Scott Hart and flipping the bat backward pretty far as he heads to first. Now first and second for Jose Sermo. Sermo now at .279 through 20 games, 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Revs held him hitless in the opener tonight. And the big things from game 1, Ben Herrick his first win, and the Revs hit 3 homers, 2 by Nelly, who drove in 5. First one is down and away, change up, and Lenin wants time to head out to chat. Troy Stokes Jr. hit the other one as they ended a 6-game skid overall and head-to-head against Long Island. Overall, they stopped at one short of matching a franchise record, which you don't want to match. Now, the longest losing streak against one team was 11 against Somerset in 2013, so fortunately not coming anywhere near that. There's the 1-0, and fastball missing away. They had the first 2 outs quickly, a pop up and a fly out. A single and a walk have followed. 2-0, it is down and away. Sermo, switch hitter, batting from the left. Been a mainstay in the American Association in recent years, former league MVP. Pitch, and that's in for a strike, 3-1. He does have power. 29 home runs last year with Sioux City. Hit one here last night. His other one with Long Island was a walk-off to beat Lancaster. Pitch, swings, hits one high in the air in left center. Should be playable. Lean from center, gallops over, calls off Melky. He's got it. Makes the two-hand grab in left center. I don't know. That was getting close to Melky's territory there. As the two discuss on the way back in. No runs, 1 hit, and 2 men left. And Austin Mora a scoreless first at the end of a half inning. It's the Ducks nothing. The Revs coming up.
This is Revolution Manager Mark Mason. I love a great local neighborhood bar, and no matter what night of the week, Racehorse Tavern in Thomasville has something for you. Great food, fantastic bartenders, and ice-cold beer every night. Acoustic acts on Saturday and Sunday afternoons in our Four Seasons patio from 3 to 6. We've even got various fundraising events throughout the year and are a proud sponsor of 5 York City softball teams and the York Revolution, where you can come in as a stranger and leave feeling like family. The Racehorse Tavern, 738 North Beesica Road in Thomasville. For more info, visit online at racehorsetavern.com.
Many ancient cultures believed our feet to be the source of well-being. In fact, from the moment humankind first stood upright, our feet have been our most fundamental connection with the earth. At Flying Feet, we strive to strengthen that connection with a selection of summer footwear that are fashionably appealing, orthopedically correct, and most importantly, comfortable.
Flying Feet.
Since we introduced them, OOFOS has been the hottest brand of thongs, slides, and clogs on the market. Lightweight and fashionable, OOF foam technology absorbs 37% more impact than traditional foam footwear materials. Less stress on your feet and joints means OOFOS all-day comfort. Now Flying Feet introduces New Sole. These American-made thongs and slides are soft, lightweight, and super comfortable. Their supportive footbed addresses a variety of foot ailments. New soles are especially good for water fun as they float, are non-porous, and slip-resistant. See all of the men's and women's styles available for your summer fun at Flying Feet.
Flying Feet.
Flying Feet Sports Shoes, the sportswear specialty store without specialty prices. 1511 Mount Rose Avenue behind Domino's Pizza, just off exit 18 of I-83.
Listen live and on demand with the new WOYK app and online at 989WOYK.com.
No score. Revs come to bat in the bottom of the first inning. Scott Harkin's first pitch tonight is in for a strike. Troy Stokes Jr. leads it off. Harkin's 1-9. Get you his numbers in a moment. Pitch to Stokes. He swings and fouls it back upstairs. Had to home run to ignite the Revs offense in game 1, his 14th. And also walked and scored a second run. Here's the 0-2, and a curveball, swing and a miss. Big dropper from Harkin, that's what he'll do. And a 3-pitch K to start it off. He is 9-7, 4.51 ERA in 22 starts. And he'll give up hits, 117 and 2/3 innings, 142 hits. Opponents hitting 305, but only 27 walks, 84 Ks. Here's Almer, and he takes a fastball strike. Reyes at 276, and he'll ask for time and take a step out. Harkin, 6'2" righty. Delivers, curveball, and it tumbles low. They appeal to first, and Reyes held. That thing tumbling up there at, what was that one? 67, I think. Pitch is in for a strike. 65 on that curve. All right. Pitch to Reyes, swing and a miss. Went back up and away with the fastball at 86. So you get a look at the style that the Revs will be facing in Game 2 tonight. And Harkin has struck out the first two that he's faced. Actually, the one curve he threw to Almer was 64. Here is Talbot Nash, who's DHing. Hitting 270, 10 home runs, 24 RBIs. And the first pitch, that's a curveball down out of the zone at 66. Nash on all 3 times of the opener, 2 walks, a single, 2 runs scored. As a curveball breaks through for a strike. I think most of the noise tonight is coming from a group of York College frat brothers that are here. As Harkin misses outside, 2-1. Out of the plate, and a swing and a foul tip into the mitt of DiCarlo, 2-2. Were you in a frat?
It was in the past. Like to leave it at that.
Oh. Here's the 2-2, and a ground ball rolled toward the middle and through. Base hit center field. Pitch was down and away. Nash went down to get it. And he continues his perfect day. He's been on base all 4 times. Now a 2-out base runner for Nelly. No score here in the first inning in Game 2 tonight. Oh boy. Don Kane might be in the frat section. He's got all of them doing the hit the wall. As Harkin throws over and Nash is back.
That's a combo.
It almost seems right. There's a fastball up high. Don could be like Blue from the movie.
Yeah, honestly. I didn't think about that. That's a callback.
There's a called strike. Was that old school? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll show him some things. Nelly in the opener, his 3rd multi-home run game of his Revs career all this year. He fouls this one back to the top of the net. And tied his Revs career high with 5 RBIs, hit a 2-run homer and a 3-run homer. Both were long. He's now hitting 248 with 22 home runs, 74 RBIs. Pitch, slow curve, he swings and skies it to center. Woodcock reading it, now comes in, waits, and makes the grab to end the inning. Well, we are scoreless through 1 tonight. No runs, 1 hit, 1 runner left. We go to the second in the nightcap. It's 0-0.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with Fast Signs. There are 1,000,001 possibilities to power your business visibility. Achieve more than you ever thought possible with Fast Signs.
Named one of the best advisors in the state and the country, Kevin Smith and the team of Smith Wealth Advisory Group can help you develop a customized retirement income plan. As specialists in retirement planning, they will guide you on Social Security, pension choices, 401k and retirement plan rollovers, required minimum distributions, taxation, and optimal distribution strategies. For all your retirement planning needs, contact one of the nation's best, Smith Wealth Advisory Group, located right here in York. Jenny Montgomery Scott, LLC, member NYSE, FINRA, and SIPC.
Brownstone Equipment Bobcat of York has a huge inventory of equipment rentals available now. From skid steers, excavators, lifts, and more, we have it all at affordable prices. Stop in our showroom today, located right off North Sherman Street, for all your rental equipment needs. Buy, rent, and service your equipment at Crownstone Equipment Bobcat of York and start crossing those outdoor projects off your list. Crownstone Equipment Bobcat of York. Rock solid customer service.
Drunk driving prevention is a priority at Anheuser-Busch. You can't drive drunk if you don't drive there. Encourage friends to sign the Decide to Ride petition on DecideToRide.com. Brought to you by Anheuser-Busch, Mothers Against Drunk Driving, Uber, Brewery Products, and WOYK. Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Revs Baseball is brought to you by Sport Clips, Sheets, Hollywood Casino, Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital, Martin's, the official chip of the York Revolution, Penn State York, and by Fox 43.
Take us on the go with the new WOYK app. Download on the Apple and Google Play stores today. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
No score as we head to the second in the nightcap tonight. Austin Mora with a scoreless top half of the first in his debut. Dustin Woodcock leads off and takes the first pitch strike. On the lefty, part of that group of left-hand hitters that did not start in game one, but he's in there in the nightcap. Pitch, it's down and away, change up. It's hitting .242, 11 home runs. Pinch hit and struck out against Rowdies in the opener and stayed in for an inning in the outfield. 1-1, and that's outside. Mora from Cleveland. He went to Lake Catholic High School. Sets and delivers. And a swing and a high drive to deep right field, 1-0, Long Island. That was way back over the tents, might have been on the clubhouse roof as it disappeared from our sight out there. Woodcock with his 12th. He squared that one up. And a towering shot deep into the York night. 1-0 Ducks here in the second inning.
That was, what they call a no-doubter. Don't have a distance, but 102.2 off the bat.
Here's Joe DiCarlo. He takes low, change up. And just showed up at 350. On the 1-0, and that misses low. DiCarlo hitting .301. He's got 6 home runs and 50 driven in. Came in to catch an inning in game one. Castro took a foul tip off his leg. Pitch here is chopped to third. Herrera by the line, gloves it, sets, fires it low, and Nelly makes a clean pick, but Steve Hart said that he came off the bag. Stretching forward at first. Vladimir Frias, the first base coach, emphatically helping call it. And here comes Mace to argue the ruling. It's going to be a throwing error on Herrera, saying that caused Nelly's foot to come off.
I mean, we can't really see it per se from here, but I really don't know about that one.
Yeah. It's the first error on either team all day. Here's Matt Chamberlain. See his first action of the series. And Mora to the plate. It's down low. Chamberlain hitting .245. No homers, 7 driven in. He's gotten some of his hits taking first base on balls that get away. Did that when the Ducks were here a few weeks back. Here's the 1-0. And that misses down low. Now Mora still looking for his first out this inning. Out of the plate. And that missed low. Mora was a political science major at Notre Dame. The Notre Dame Falcons in Ohio. Here's the 3-0 and a swing and a ground ball foul down toward the Revs bullpen. Had the green light. In high school, Mora also played basketball. Had student honors as well for academics as he misses outside and Chamberlain walks. Then the Ducks have first and second, and the 9th place hitter Phil Caulfield comes to the plate. One to nothing Long Island here in the second. They scored first in the opener as well. They had a 2-0 lead in the third before the Revs got going. York winning the opener 6-3. Caulfield hitting 9th tonight, batting .298. And he squares to bunt, pulls it back, and a missed low. In and out of Lenin's mitt momentarily. Had the bonus coverage of the Phillies Marlins between games. Just an update. Phillies lead 3-2. They're now in the 7th. We'll keep you abreast. Corners are in. Pitch is bunted foul behind the plate, and that would have been a ball high. And instead evens things up. A ball and a strike. Caulfield led off last night. Wally mixing his lineup. Here's the pitch. And a bunt foul off Lenin's shin guards. So 2 failed bunt tries. It's 1-2. Revs have held Caulfield to 3 hits and 20 at-bats head-to-head. 1 hit and 5 at-bats last night. Now Mora, a look back pitch. He's still bunting, and it's high, and it's off Lenin's mitt and deflects to the backstop, and both runners will move up without needing the bunt. It's a pass ball, and it's 2nd and 3rd with nobody out.
Well, that'll do the job.
That is what they were trying to accomplish. And they were bunting early. It's a shorter game tonight. They've got a veteran pitcher. Pitch to Caulfield, slapped the other way, right through into left. Base hit. DiCarlo scores. Chamberlain held. Malky fires it into the plate. 1 run home on it. It's 2-0. And Caulfield now probably tickled that he did not get that bunt down. He slaps an RBI single to left. 2-0, and it's first and third with still no outs.
And those are the kind of things that happen when you get that extra opportunity like Caulfield got there. Probably did not go up to the plate thinking that he would be able to swing the bat.
And DiCarlo, who reached on the air earlier in the inning, scores. Now here is Lynn at the top of the order. And the first one is high from Mora. Sue-Wei Lin, a pop-up to second his first time. Caulfield, 10 steals. Pitch to Lin is skied way up. Over behind the Revs bullpen and right. Stokes will give it a look, but it is, I believe, up on top of a picnic table and out of play. It's tomorrow night when we're finished. We get to join Thursday Night Football in progress.
Time really flies, doesn't it?
NFL opener.
God.
Yeah, we'll have it for you right here tomorrow.
Bills and Rams,
yep.
Right?
A lot of people won't be able to see it. Pitch to Lynn is fouled back up over the roof.
Do you not have Peacock?
It's Prime.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I do, but not everybody wishes to bundle that one in to their bundle. Pitch to Lynn is swung on and missed. And there is Austin Mora's first career strikeout. He went down out of the strike zone, a slider, and Lynn is down swinging, 1 away. Well, first Atlantic League strikeout, I should say. Not first career, first strikeout with York. Mora, who had 10 strikeouts in his second pro start in the Pecos League, struck out 81 in that league. And here's Mazzilli, grounds one to short, Reyes to second, Ordonez the turn, double play. 6-4-3, Revs are out of the inning with no further damage. Mazzilli chunked that one right off the end of the bat. It was hit slowly, so they had to hurry. And Reyes and Ordonez get the job done. 2 runs in the inning, 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 left. We go to the bottom of the second. It's Long Island 2, York nothing.
WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on. From common bone and joint problems to complex injuries, our team of surgeons, physicians, therapists, and athletic trainers work together for you. We are here for professional athletes, athletes in training, and the weekend warrior. We're the official sports medicine provider for the York Revolution, the York Suburban Trojans, and your weekend tennis team. That's how WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on.
This message from the team at Community Progress Council.
A teacher can make the biggest difference in a child's life.
Just being with the kids, interacting with the kids, and just giving them the love that they want from us, I just love it.
Everything we do here is furthering someone else's dream, and maybe furthering the dreams of not just the parents, but the kids, and changing the lives of that family.
I always envision myself coming back to my community at the end of the day, that you have that satisfaction that you help someone.
At Community Progress Council, progress is
change,
growth, any kind of growth. It can be small, big, but any growth towards whatever you're working for.
Continuing to do what I do, helping the families, helping the children, and helping the family to be the best family that they can be so that those children can grow up to be even better.
And we're all here for one specific reason. It's really to empower individuals to move towards self-sufficiency.
This job is not a job for me. I love my job. I literally love being here.
Don't just work, work for progress. Learn more about employment opportunities with Community Progress Council at www.yorkcpc.org.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with Fast Signs. Stop in today or visit fastsigns.com.
First pitch in the bottom of the second inning. One of those big slow curves from Scott Harkin that misses low. Malky Mesa leading things off. Revs down 2-0. Now Harkin the 1-0 and Mesa swings through a fastball. Boy, I spread some misinformation in the last half inning, didn't I, Jake?
Apparently you did. I was right. Tomorrow is on Peacock.
Pitch, swinging a foul back upstairs.
/NBC.
So no prime tomorrow.
No. You don't have to worry about that till week 2.
I see. It's just all so different now.
I know.
On the 1-2 pitch, swinging a bouncing ball up the middle and a base hit into center. Right past Harkin. He stuck the glove up by his face, but Malky finds the middle, leadoff base runner. But you know where you can always find it, Jake, unless the Revs or something local is on.
Right here on WOYK.
You got it.
Do you know if Kevin Harlan will be doing that game for Westwood 1 or?
I don't know. I would venture to guess yes. Maybe Kevin Kugler. Here's Josue Herrera, who looks at a ball high and wide. You gonna find that out for us too?
I guess we can. Why not?
Here's the 1-0 and a ground ball, second base, high hop. Caulfield has it though, flips to Lynn. Little double clutch to get the grip, and he still fires to first in time. A 4-6-3 double play. Base is empty with 2 outs. Ducks actually have turned the most double plays in the league this year, now 112. Normally I have it right here, but I don't.
It will be Kevin Harlan tomorrow, joined by Kurt Warner.
All right. That's when you know it's a big one. Here's Lenin Rodriguez. He takes a curveball a smidge high. Large has been tabbed our RBI guide tonight. 1-0. That's down and away. Hitting .244 with 7 home runs. Don't forget to set your lineups tomorrow night. Revs down 2-0 here in the second. The pitch, curveball, and a excuse me swing. He serves it on a hop to second. Caulfield backs up to play it and throws to first for the out. It's like that slow curve caused Lenin to swing in slow motion. And the Revs are down in the second. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left. Birthday boy Jake with the play-by-play. As we head to the third, it's still 2-0 Long Island.
Comfort and convenience await you at the newly renovated 4 Points by Sheraton York, situated in the suburb of historic downtown York. Our hotel provides easy access to popular local attractions, including the Harley-Davidson Factory, the York Fairgrounds, Hershey Park, the Gettysburg Battlefield, and Lancaster Amish Country. Unwind in our spacious hotel rooms featuring plush beds, complimentary high-speed Wi-Fi, and other home-like amenities. Head to our on-site restaurant and lounge, Trios, to enjoy delicious American cuisine or an evening cocktail. Keep up with your exercise routine while traveling by using our family-friendly hotel's fitness center and the largest indoor heated pool in York. We also feature flexible meeting space for memorable events. The combination of modern accommodations, excellent service, and a great location will make your stay at 4 Points by Sheraton York.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime. at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Connect with events that have shaped and changed the game and our country. Our stories to tell, your memories to share. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org. See you in Cooperstown, where the journey becomes legend.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Top of the third inning here in Game 2 of our doubleheader from Peoples Bank Park. Alejandro De Aza digs in for the Long Island Ducks to hold a 2-0 lead against the debuting Austin Mora. Reddy struggled a little bit in the second inning. And De Aza swings and rips this one hard but foul out of play down the right field line. Mora limited the damage, rolling a 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. De Aza's first time up had a 2-out single back in the first inning. And into the DH spot here in Game 2 after center field in Game 1. And this one from Mora misses just inside. Or so Scott Hart says. 1 ball and 1 strike to De Aza. Mora's delivery and a breaking ball stays up. Mora working exclusively from the stretch. He's another guy that is deeper into the season than he probably has ever been before. 2-1. And De Aza swings and fouls it back to the screen. Finished up collegiately this year at Notre Dame College and then made 19 appearances in the Pecos League. Now pitching into the month of September with the Revs. Pitch here to De Aza, tapped on the ground, foul. Off to the right side, we'll do it again, 2-2. De Aza, Romero, and Sermo this inning. De Aza has had a good series. 2-2 here. And he keeps it going. Bloops this one into right field for a base hit. He's going to turn and head for second. Stokes the throw in. Will be late. De Aza in with a foot first slide. And yet another double for Alejandro De Aza. His fourth, now the third game of this series. Second hit of Game 2. He's in scoring position to start the top of the third. So De Aza now with 7 hits in this series. We're in the third inning of Game 3. Look back at second, now to the plate. Romero taps it on the ground, left side, but foul. And his fourth double for De Aza. Has brought his season total in that regard to 35, now just one shy of Elmer Reyes for the league lead. Leading the league in a multitude of categories, including batting average and on base. Pitch to Romero here, and it misses down and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Romero walked back in the first inning. Two to nothing Ducks Nobody out in the third. This one's ripped into left field. That's down for a base hit. Diazzo will hold it third as Melky fires it in. And on the cut, Herrera fields it on a hop. Runners on the corners and nobody away in the third. First hit of the day for Romero, on for the second time. Sorry, of game 2 for Romero, second hit of the day. And now Sermo comes to the plate. Runners on the corners. He flew out to center field his first time up. That ended the first inning. 0 for 3 in game 1, and then a 2-run homer in the 5th inning of last night's game. 2 2-run homers in the 5th inning were the story of last night's affair, where the Ducks won 7-1. York won game 1 today 6-3 as Sermo swings and taps this one on the ground foul of the Revs dugout. So far here, top of the third, 2-0 Ducks. Austin Mora now over 50 pitches. And time is called at the plate by Sermo after a long look in from Mora. So again, this is the 9th start of the professional career of Austin Mora. Pitch to the plate and a swing and a miss. Outside corner with that fastball, 86. Ran it away from Sermo, and it's 0-2. Mora led Notre Dame College this year, a team-high 70 strikeouts on the mound. We mentioned the two-way hitter. Also hit 272 at the plate. Pitch to Sermo here, and he misses down and away. He's had good strikeout numbers throughout his pro career so far. His second start in the Pecos League actually struck out 10. This currently stands as his professional career high. To the plate here, and a swing and a miss. Took something off that one. His second strikeout of the night sets down Sermo for the first out of the third. And a couple other starts of 9 strikeouts. So although he doesn't throw particularly hard, he can locate well and work the off-speed stuff in like he did there against Sermo. He can be effective. Now Dustin Woodcock, who put the Ducks on the board, leading off the second with a long solo homer to right field, digs in. Pitch. And a changeup drops outside corner for a called strike. Woodcock followed by Joe DiCarlo. As the pitch is just off the plate away, 1-1. Again, a 7-inning game. We're in the top of the third here in game 2. Pitch, and this one misses in the dirt. Off-speed pitch blocked by Lenin Rodriguez. And it's 2-1 to Woodcock. Woodcock pinch hit in game 1, big situation against Raniel Rowdies. Was able to get him swinging to end the 6th inning and cut down to Ducks' threat. 2-1 here, and he taps it on the ground foul. Count even at 2. Game 2 of the doubleheader for Staten Island there, down to their last at-bats in the 9th, trailing Southern Maryland 2-0. After Staten Island took game 1 by a 1-0 score. 2-2. In the air, center field, lean coming in. He will set his feet. He makes the catch. De Aza fakes a tag. The throw comes in, skips past the cutoff man. But there to back it up at the plate is Lenin Rodriguez. Zamora gets the fly out for the second out of the inning. Still runners on the corners, now 2 away for Joe DiCarlo. DiCarlo reached on the error. His first time up in the second inning. Has a chance, 2 on, 2 away. The Ducks leading at 2-0 in the third. The pitch. Check swing, appeal down to first, and no swing, says Steve Hart. DiCarlo did not come to the plate in game 1, so his 9-game hit streak entering play is still alive. Pitch here, and a changeup misses down and out. So 2 balls and no strikes. More are now over 60 pitches. In his York Revolution and Atlantic League debut. Hitters count for the catcher DiCarlo at the plate. 2-0, and it misses low. Zamora has surrendered 5 hits, has also walked 2. Now falling behind DiCarlo, 3-0, with 2 away in the third. To the plate, and it misses down, ball 4. 4 straight miss, and that loads the bases for Matt Chamberlain with 2 away. And walks were never a big issue in his first pro season. Just about a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. He'd walked 40 in 69 innings in the Pecos League. But has now walked his 3rd today, and it loads the bases. Long Island leads 2-0, but they are threatening here with 2 outs. Both of the corners back. Lean shaded a bit towards left center against the left-handed hitting Chamberlain. First pitch, and Chamberlain takes high. He walked his first time up back in the second inning. And the delivery. This one misses low. So 6 straight have missed for Mora. You have to figure Chamberlain will be taking until he sees a strike. Long look in from Mora. He's set. Looks back at second, now to the plate. And a curveball stays high. 7 straight have missed. Chamberlain already 1 walk tonight, and make it 2 as this one misses up and away. 8 straight have missed, and he has walked in a run. De Aza comes across. Nothing Ducks. And there is some action now in the Revs pen. Mora at 67 pitches and having trouble finding the strike zone here in the third. First one to Caulfield, and there's a strike right at the knees. So he's ahead 0-1 on the 9-hitter Caulfield, who had an RBI single his first time up, and came up trying to sacrifice bunt, but ended up getting the hit. He swings and misses through a good off-speed pitch here. And Mora has worked himself back ahead 0-2 with pitch number 70 upcoming. To the plate. And this one's ripped, right field line, slicing and foul. So it's Romero at third, DiCarlo at second, and Chamberlain at first with 2 away. Two hits started the inning, and now back-to-back 2-out walks have put the Ducks ahead 3-0. Mora's pitch misses high. Trying to slide her that time, and it stayed up. Game 2 of this doubleheader. Revs took game 1 6-3 and ended a 6-game losing streak. Pitch here, tapped on the ground. This will be a tough play. Nelly flips to Mora covering, and he beats Caulfield to the bag. Slow roller. Nelly had to range out with the backhand, made a sidearm throw to Mora, who hustled over. Caulfield is set down to end the inning. But the Ducks score 1. They do it on 2 hits, and they strand 3. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It's 3-0 Long Island.
Dickey's Barbecue Pit is known for slow, smoked quality meats that make your taste buds grin from ear to ear. We queued it up to a whole new level by adding beer and wine to our menu, and there aren't many combinations better than mouth-watering brisket and ice-cold beer. So come visit us over at West Manchester Town Center to get your fix of both. Dickey's, the best way to cue the day with legit Texas barbecue. Visit us at dickeys.com.
At Harley-Davidson, we are building more than machines. We stand for the timeless pursuit of adventure, freedom for the soul. Harley-Davidson embodies a quest for adventure and a passion to deliver and experience the unexpected. A story as legendary as ours starts with passionate employees to keep building our legend and leading our industry through innovation, evolution, and emotion. Join our winning team. We are looking for supervisors, engineers, production technicians, maintenance mechanics, maintenance toolmakers, and maintenance electricians. Entry-level hourly production positions start at $23.04 per hour. Apply today at www.jobs.h-d.com.
Farm Credit supports rural communities and agriculture with reliable, consistent credit and financial services. In good times and bad, we provide loans to farmers and ranchers, farmer-owned cooperatives, rural home buyers, agribusiness, and rural infrastructure providers. As cooperatives, we're locally owned and governed. We help agricultural producers feed the world. For America's farmers, Farm Credit, supporting rural communities and agriculture. Learn more at farmcredit.com.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Connor Lean leads off the bottom of the 3rd inning and takes a strike. Scott Harkins still out on the mound. Ducks lead at 3-0. Lean rips this one left side, and that's through for a base hit. So 3rd hit of the day for the Revs. They've gotten hits in each of the first 3 innings, and Lean is aboard. Maglio Ordonez Jr. to the plate. And Lean, not a guy who accessorizes much. I think this might be the most accessorizing he's done. He's wearing sleeves tonight. It's one of the colder nights or chillier ones we've seen in quite a while. Ordonez squares to bunt. Lean takes off. It's popped up. Harkin off the mound makes the basket catch, and they're going to double off Lean as Caulfield covering receives the flip, and the leadoff single quickly erased on the double play. It's officially 1-4. Lean was in motion, and Ordonez tried to square and get a bunt down. Instead, he popped it up, and Lin, who had taken off, had already slid into second. There was going to be no chance for him to get back. Turns things around to the top of the order. And Troy Stokes Jr. First one here, that slow breaking ball drops in for a strike. 65 from Harkin. Last time Harkin started against York, it was that marathon game, as this breaking ball stays in. Against York on August 21st. The Ducks had 2 grand slams in that game, won it 16-9. Pitch, and Stokes swings and taps it on the ground towards the Ducks dugout and foul. Harkin was the winning pitcher in that game. 5 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, just 2 of them earned. And struck out 5. It's 1-2 to Stokes. And a fastball misses off the plate away. Count even at 2 with 2 away. Base is empty for Troy Stokes Jr. Pitch. And that one misses high. Second straight inning that the Revs have had a leadoff single erased on a double play 1 batter later. Now a payoff awaits Stokes. Here it comes. Off the hands, shallow into center field. Out from short is Lin, and he will make the over-the-shoulder catch to end the inning. So Harkin faces the minimum in the third. No runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. We go to the top of the 4th inning. 3-0 Long Island.
Online school might seem like a thing of the present, but Pennsylvania Virtual Charter School has been perfecting it for 22 years. PA Virtual Charter School is a successful, tuition-free, and flexible cyber school that offers the experience of clubs, outings, and more. All of their teachers are experienced and PA certified. And last year, our graduates earned over $1 million in scholarships for higher ed. Learn more at pavirtual.com. That's pavirtual.com. The education you want with the virtual experts you deserve. PA Virtual Charter School.
Allow the newly renovated 4 Points by Sheraton York to be the host of your next event. We are conveniently located just minutes from historic downtown York and popular area attractions. The 4 Points by Sheraton York offers up to 3,115 square feet of multifunctional space, including a beautiful outdoor patio to suit the needs of your next meeting or event. All of our meeting and event spaces come with fast and free Wi-Fi. State-of-the-art AV services are available upon request. Our chef features an array of food and beverage items for you to choose from. Discounted room blocks are available for your out-of-town guests. Our seasoned event professionals will lead you from start to finish to ensure your guests have an outstanding experience. Please call the 4 Points by Sheraton York at 717-846-4940 for your next business function or personal event.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989WOYK.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
3-0 Long Island as we go to the top of the 4th inning. Game 2 of our doubleheader. Top 3rd of the order for the Ducks against Austin Mora, whose first pitch is tapped right back to him on the mound. A few steps to his left, underhand flip to first. And for the 3rd time tonight, the leadoff man Zui Lin is retired. So a good bounce back from Mora. 1 pitch, 1 out after running into some trouble in the 3rd. Pitch count up to 73. He's walked 4 Ducks tonight. He's also given up 5 hits. LJ Mazzilli, he's gotten to fly out and ground into a double play. He digs in, base is empty, 1 out. First one here, and a fastball misses off the plate away at 86. The Revs had some bullpen action last inning. It's quiet right now. As Mora delivers, and a slider breaks too far off the plate, and it's 2-0. Mazzilli led off game 1, was 0 for 2, but worked 2 walks. This one misses off the plate away, and it's 3-0. So collectively on the day, 0 for 4, but has reached twice via the walk and is ahead 3-0 here. Here it comes, and 4 straight missed. That one's low. And Mazzilli works his 3rd walk on the afternoon/evening. And Alejandro De Aza comes to the plate. He has had quite the day and quite the series. Here in game 2, 2 for 2, single and a double. So scored on a bases loaded walk in the 3rd. And an RBI double in game 1 as well today, and 2 doubles yesterday. Mazzilli off of first. First pitch to De Aza, and it misses down and in. They get 5 straight that have missed. Infield double play depth. Mazzilli with some speed at first. Stolen 16 this year in 21 attempts. Not going here, and that one misses away. 6 straight, and I believe now the action will resume in the bullpen. Pitch number 80 upcoming. 2-0. And this one is low, and a good backhand pick by Lenine to keep it from going to the backstop. So after the first pitch ground out, Mora has missed with 7 straight. Things don't get much easier on deck with Davidson Romero, despite all of De Aza's success. Here's the 3-0, and that one misses high. The second time today in as many innings that he's walked 2 batters on 8 pitches. So now time is called as Mace will go to the mound. This honestly might just to buy some time for the reliever. The entire infield will join him. Taking a look around the league, brought to you by Wolf's Bus Lines. That will actually be the end for Mora. He exits and Carlos Ventura enters. We go to a break. Top of the 4th inning, 3-0 Ducks, and we'll be right back.
With locations in both Manchester and Dover, you can always hit a home run with Home Run Hoagies when you bite into our delicious, mouth-watering, fresh-made hoagies. Don't forget to add a slice of our delicious cheese curds or even mozzarella sticks. You can slide in and check out our menu at pizzaboxhoagieshop.com. We also offer made-from-scratch hot, delicious pizza. And if your base is still aren't full, we're not stopping you there. We also have something for your sweet tooth. Delicious cheesecake, Reese's peanut butter chocolate cake, and dare we mention, the best cannolis in the ballpark. Only here at Pizza Box.
Take it from me, guys. You want to make life happier? Your wife wants a nicer lawn. The kind of lawn you see on Home and Gardens and Martha Stewart. Here's a hint. You're not alone. Call your pals at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. They've got a way with lush lawns that the ladies like. And as you know, happy wifey, happy hubby. Winky face. Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. World-class care right in your backyard. 717-292-9994.
Well, we are already set to get things back underway. Carlos Ventura enters in relief of Austin Mora, who exits after just 3 1/3, 5 hits, already 3 runs across, 2 of them earned, and 6 walks, including back-to-back that spelled the end of his night. And with 2 on and 1 away, Ventura will face Davidson Romero. A walk and a single for him tonight. First one from Ventura, and a breaking ball breaks down and away. We mentioned almost every time Ventura pitches that the issue for him has been retiring the first batter. In the 25 appearances so far this year, he's gotten the first batter he's faced just 8 times. 1-0. This one's ripped, left field line, and just foul. Scott Hart from behind the plate making that call. 1 ball and 1 strike. Finishing the thought from before we went to break, Around the League brought to you by Wolf's Bus Lines. As the game is over in High Point. As the Rockers beat Lancaster 5-1. They do it on a walk-off grand slam by Michael Martinez. Here's the pitch to Romero, and he swings and misses way out in front on a good slider. Off of Brandon Sittinger, and Lancaster spoils a tremendous outing from Oscar De La Cruz. He went 7 innings, just 3 hits, and 10 strikeouts. That ends up getting the no decision. A game that has huge implications for the wild card. Here's a 1-2. Slider again. Check swing. Appeal down to first and no swing. The knuckleballer Mick Janis had another great day for High Point. 7 2/3, 5 hits, 1 earned. His ERA in High Point a 1.77. The 2-2 awaits. Long look in. Now the pitch. And a high fastball up and away. And the count is now full to Romero. Again, we talk about the first batter troubles of Carlos Ventura. It's Mazzilli at second, Deaza at first. 1 out in the top of the 4th, 3-0, Long Island. Payoff looming. Here it comes. Runners go. And it's a foul ball just off the bat handle of Romero. A fastball ran up and in. And the Revs might have just caught a break there. No argument. As Romero was just trying to get the hands out of the way and expose the knob of the bat. So we'll do another payoff. We'll see if the runners are in motion again. 1 away. High set from Ventura. To the plate, runners do go. And a breaking ball froze him. Called strike 3. Mazzilli and Deaza pull off the double steal, but Romero is set down looking for the second out of the 4th. However, both of those runners now in scoring position for Jose Sermo. And Ventura navigates the first batter troubles there. Now with 2 away, the switch-hitting Sermo will bat from the left. Fly out and a strikeout tonight. First one from Ventura. Inside, and it got him. Down and in. Looks like it got Sermo near the shin guard, and the assistant athletic trainer will come out and check on him. That one cut down and in, and Sermo tried to dive out of the way, but could not. It'll load the bases with 2 outs. The batter will be Dustin Woodcock. For now, the focus for Long Island is whether or not Sermo can stay in this game. Game 2 of the doubleheader is wrapped up in Staten Island. 2 games, a combined 3 runs scored as Southern Maryland wins Game 2 by a 2-0 score. Lexington Legends took Game 1 of their doubleheader on the road in Charleston. 7-2, and they lead top of the second in Game 2, 1-0. They have the bases loaded and 1 away. As Sermo is up and walking to first. And it looks like he will be able to stay in this game. So Ventura gets the strikeout after a long battle with Romero, but hits Sermo to load the bases. And 2 away for Woodcock, who got this scoring started here in Game 2 with a solo homer to lead off the second. That was his 40th run driven in this year. This is a huge at-bat for the game. The Ducks with a chance to really break things open in the 4th. Ventura against Woodcock. First one. Fastball misses away. The home run and then a fly out for Woodcock here in Game 2. Was a pinch hitter in the 6th inning of Game 1, struck out against Rowdies. Now faces Ventura with the bases loaded. 1-0. And this one misses high. Ventura, a live arm. Man can elude him at times. That one at 95. But well up. 3.42 ERA for him. 26 strikeouts to 17 walks. Last pitch Sunday at High Point. 2-0. Down and in. 3 straight have missed. That follows the hit batter. We'll see if with a 3-run lead they give Woodcock the green light. Ventura trying not to walk in, another insurance run. .30. And it misses, down and in, ball 4. Mazzilli comes across to score. The second bases loaded walk surrendered by Revs pitching tonight. It is 4-0 Ducks. And now Joe DiCarlo to the plate. They've yet to retire him tonight. Reached on an error and then walked. And Ventura with the hit batter to load the bases and then missed with 4 straight to Woodcock. To walk in a run, now 4-0 Ducks. Now bases loaded for DiCarlo, who takes a first pitch slider away. 1 ball and no strikes. Ventura pitched with the Arizona Diamondbacks organization back in 2018. As this one, a high fastball up and away. 2-0. And that pitched between the Arizona Complex League and the DSL in 2018. A 3.46 ERA there. 20 strikeouts and 9 walks. And has the strikeout stuff, as was shown when he set down Romero, but can struggle with the command at times. 2-0 here, and now 7 straight has missed as this one's up and in. Carlo has to jump out of the way. As things have the makings of going bad to worse for York. And this inning started with a 1-pitch ground out back to the mound by Zue Lin. Now DiCarlo, the 7th man to the plate in the inning. 3-0. And a fastball at the letters called strike. As Ventura will now try to climb back into this count. Steazo at third, Sermo at second, Woodcock at first. DiCarlo the batter. Ventura's pitch. Down and away, ball 4. Back-to-back bases loaded walks. This time it's Joe DiCarlo who walks for the second time. And it is 5-0 Long Island in the fourth. And this is Ventura's inning to navigate. No action in the bullpen. He's at 17 pitches. Both of those runs will be charged to Mora, whose book has finally closed. Pitch, and fastball across for a strike to Matt Chamberlain, who in the third inning walked with the bases loaded. He's walked twice tonight. Tucks collectively as a team have worked 8 walks. We're here in the top of the fourth inning. Pitch, and this one's up. Another fastball that time from Ventura. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 away in the fourth, 5-0 Long Island. And the pitch. This one's up and away. 2 balls and a strike. Ventura on Sunday at High Point, win an inning, gave up 3 hits, an unearned run. Walked 1, struck out 1. Long Island has not put a ball in play against him, with now Chamberlain the 5th man to the plate. 2-1, misses down. 3 balls and a strike. Started with a strikeout of Romero, the first batter he faced. And followed that immediately with a hit by pitch of Sermo. And then walked Woodcock and DiCarlo, both with the bases loaded, to score runs. It's behind 3-1 on Chamberlain. And the pitch. Got the hand started, it's a called strike anyway. Now the runners will be in motion. Full count with 2 away. 2 already across in the fourth. Ventura from the stretch against Matt Chamberlain. Here's the payoff. There go the runners. Chamberlain swings and inside outs it foul. Our announced attendance tonight, 1,491 for a Wednesday doubleheader. Of course, gloomy conditions all throughout the day, and now approaching 10 o'clock here in the fourth inning of Game 2. Another payoff awaits Chamberlain. Here it comes, and a swing and a miss. Ventura strikes out his second of the inning. They strain the bases loaded, but they score 2 runs. However, they do it on no hits. 3 left, we go to the bottom of the fourth inning, 5-0 Long Island.
WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on. From common bone and joint problems to complex injuries, our team of surgeons, physicians, therapists, and athletic trainers work together for you. We are here for professional athletes, athletes in training, and the weekend warrior. We're the official sports medicine provider for the York Revolution, the York Suburban Trojans, and your weekend tennis team. That's how WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on.
This message from the team at Community Progress Council.
A teacher can make the biggest difference in a child's life.
Just being with the kids, interacting with the kids, and just giving them the love that they want from us, I just love it.
Everything we do here is furthering someone else's dream and maybe furthering the dreams of not just the parents, but the kids, and changing the lives of that family.
I always envision myself coming back to my community at the end of the day, that you have that satisfaction that you help someone.
At Community Progress Council, progress is
change, growth, any kind of growth. It can be small, big, but any growth towards whatever you're working for.
Continuing to do what I do, helping the families, helping the children, and helping the family to be the best family that they can be, so that those children can grow up to be even better.
And we're all here for one specific reason. It's really to empower individuals to move towards self-sufficiency.
This job is not a job for me. I love my job. I literally love being here.
Don't just work, work for progress. Learn more about employment opportunities with Community Progress Council at www.yorkcpc.org.
New FM signal, new website. Visit us online at 989WOYK.com and take us on the go. Download the new WOYK app today.
First pitch of the bottom of the fourth inning. Another slow curve from Scott Harkin drops in for a strike to Elmer Reyes. 2, 3, and 4 this inning for York. As Harkin's fastball bounces and misses 1-1. Long Island now leads at 5-0. As despite not recording a hit in the top of the fourth inning, they scored 2 more runs. Pitch, big breaking ball and a big wave and a miss. Reyes struck out his first time up, and he's behind 1-2 against Harkin here. And the pitch. Reyes lines up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Past the glove of Caulfield. And for the fourth inning, the Revs have gotten a base hit. Third straight that they've let it off with a single. Delvin Nash had the hit in the first inning. That was a 2-out single. However, after the leadoff singles in the second and the third, both were erased one batter later on a double play. Nash trying to end that streak where it stands. Big swing and a miss at a changeup that time, and comes up empty. 0-1. Book closed on Austin Mora in his Revs debut. 3 1/3, 5 hits, 5 runs, 4 earned. Big breaking ball this time from Harkin, misses inside. And also for Mora, 6 walks, 2 strikeouts, and surrendered a home run. Action resumes in the Revs bullpen. Pitch to Nash as a changeup drops down and out, and a good block by DiCarlo to keep Reyes at first. So 2 balls and a strike to Nash. Ventura threw 24 pitches in his 2/3 of an inning, only 9 for strikes. Pitch to Nash here, and he watches at the knees for a called strike. You have to wonder if whoever's warming in the pen now will assume a clean slate in the top of the 5th. For now, York just trying to get on the board. They trail at 5-0. At a 2-2. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. Another slow looping curveball. Harkin's 3rd strikeout, and his first since the second batter of the game. But now 1 away, and Nelly Rodriguez to the plate. And we talked about in game 1 how Iorio had more success on the road than he did at home. Quite the opposite for Harkin. At home, 5-3, a 3.38 ERA. On the road, though, 4-4, a 5.46. His first one to Nelly. Fastball misses down and away. Had a solid start here in New York on August 21st, where he earned the win. He has been tremendous so far tonight. Pitch to Nelly, slow breaking ball on the ground, left side and through, just inside the third base bag and into the left field corner. Reyes on his way to third, he'll be held there. Nelly hustles into second, and as Lynn has trouble with the relay throw, he's in there standing. A one-out double for Nelly Rodriguez, his third extra base hit of the doubleheader. The Revs have two in scoring position and one away from Melky Mesa. Melky's single to lead off the second was erased on a double play. It's Reyes at third, Nelly Rodriguez at second. First pitch. And Melky watches a changeup down. Romero is back at third. Sermo at first, about even with the bag. And the middle back. Slow breaking ball this time, and Mesa tops it back foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. York trying to get on the board. It's their best chance so far today. With 1 out in the fourth, they trail it 5-0. Teams even in the hit column, 5 apiece. Pitch, and he swings and fouls it back. 1 ball and 2 strikes from Scott Harkin. Harkin making his 23rd start tonight. Looking for his 10th win of the year. Pitch, line to first right at Sermo. He'll look the runners back. That one was stung, but Sermo did not have to move an inch. And the second out of the inning brings Josue Herrera to the plate. It's been the 3rd straight inning that the Revs have gotten a leadoff single, but in danger of the 3rd straight inning without producing anything off of that single. Herrera looking to end that. Calls time at the plate. Grounded into a double play, his first time up in the second. 2 in scoring position with 2 away. Harkin's first pitch. Herrera swings and fouls it back. The average for Herrera down to 233. But has driven in 34, 2 more in scoring position. 0-1. This one's in the dirt, a changeup blocked by DiCarlo, but like most guys in this Revs order, Herrera has the ability to suddenly make it a ball game again with 1 swing. For now, it's a 1-1 count. The pitch. Inside, up and in actually backs him off the plate. As he'll go jogging it off towards the Revs dugout. But he's ready to hit again with a 2-1 count. And it's Reyes at third and Nelly Rodriguez at second. Here's the pitch. Tapped softly, second base. Caulfield charges. He will go to first, and that will end the inning. A leadoff single once again amounts to nothing. No runs on 2 hits and 2 left. We are to the top of the 5th inning, and the Ducks lead this one 5-0.
Located in the markets at Shrewsbury and open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That Pig Place is where you'll find the best barbecue in the market, where they specialize in amazing pressure-cooked fried chicken, slow-roasted pulled pork, rotisserie-style wings, and all your favorite sides. That Pig Place also does caterings and has fundraising opportunities for your next event. Visit their website at thatpigplace.com for more information and details. That Pig Place has dinner covered.
The York Revolution is back at People's Bank Park this weekend. Friday, the first 2,000 fans get a Cannonball Blast t-shirt presented by Heritage Lawn and Landscape. Saturday, celebrate high school spirit with PA Virtual Charter School and stay for Inside the Park fireworks presented by Community Service Group. Sunday, first responders get free tickets and food vouchers thanks to RBC Wealth Management, and the first 500 kids get a t-shirt presented by Penn State Health Children's Hospital. Get tickets now at YorkRevolution.com or 717-801-HITS.
Hit a home run this season with a new White Rose Credit Union membership. Enjoy free checking with no monthly fees or minimum balance. Take advantage of our savings accounts, low-rate credit cards, debit and credit rewards, competitive loans and mortgages, credit building loans, and financial education, along with a full array of online and mobile banking services. It's your life. We care. Become a member today. Visit whiterosecu.com to learn more. White Rose Credit Union is an equal housing opportunity lender.
Revs Baseball is brought to you by Sport Clips, Sheets, Hollywood Casino, Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital, Martin's, the official chip of the York Revolution, Penn State York, and by Fox 43.
The York Revolution plays here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. First in York, first in sports.
Revs going into their bullpen the rest of the night here in Game 2. To pitch the top of the fifth is Nick Green. The right-hander relieves Ventura, who was able to get the final 2 outs of that fourth inning, albeit 2 walks, a hit batter, struck out 2. Both of the runs he walked in were charged to Austin Mora. So now it's up to the right-hander Nick Green. Green last pitched on Sunday. The pitch, first one on the ground to second base. Ordonez on a backhand, throw on to first. And they set down Caulfield quickly to start the fifth. Now things are back to the top of the order, and Zui Lin. 2 innings on Sunday for Green, 4 hits, 3 earned. Zui Lin has been held in check by York here so far in Game 2, 0 for 3. Pop out, strikeout, and a ground out. As Green's first pitch here is across for a strike. Green making his 19th appearance in York here tonight. As a breaking ball breaks down, and it's 1-1 to Lin. 0-3 record with the Revs, 7.02 earned run average in 16 2/3 innings. It's 1-1 to Lin. And just below the knees, it's 2-1. Bullpen the rest of the way for York. 2-1 in the air, left field towards the line. Melky over, gives it a look, but it drifts foul. Harkin still cruising for the Ducks. He's at 53 pitches through 4 innings of work for him. Iorio, although in the loss, went the distance for the Ducks in Game 1. 2-2. Breaking ball in the dirt, kicks away from Lenine. And that'll be a full count to Lin. Zui Lin had a big series, including 3 doubles in a game last time the Ducks were here in late August. He Drives this one out left field towards the wall. Looking up, Melky. It's off the top of the wall and over. A home run for Zui Lin. His first homer with the Long Island Ducks. He goes opposite field. And he has made this a 6-0 game. You can only hold him down for so long.
And not to take anything away from him, but that's literally about as short as you can hit one in this park and get a home run.
Counts all the same. It's 6-0, and now LJ Mazzilli, the batter. And he takes below the knees. Green winds. And that one misses inside. That is the first home run that Green has allowed with York. Again, 16 2/3 innings coming in. This one's popped up. Left side, foul ground, perhaps playable, and right near the wall, Josue Herrera puts it away. So Green bounces back and gets the pop-up. Now 2 away, but that brings Alejandro De Aza to the plate.
Promise you an update on the Phillies game. We had bonus coverage between games. They did beat the Marlins 4-3. One final about 10 minutes ago.
Bases empty and 2 away for Alejandro De Aza. Single, double, and a walk here in game 2. First one swings inside Alcid to the left, and that'll get out of play. De Aza came into the day just 1 point ahead of Cordero in the average department, but 27 points up in the on-base department. Behind him, his own teammate, Davidson Romero. 0-1, and down and in, tapped foul. So it's at the top of the on-base leaderboard, it's a pair of teammates, De Aza and Romero, and then another pair of teammates, Nelly Rodriguez is third and Carlos Franco fourth. Pitch, De Aza on the ground to short. Reyes fields, shuffles his feet, throws to first, a low throw, but Nelly's able to dig it out. And that will end the inning. But the Ducks get another run. A solo homer by Zui Lin. They've extended the lead. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's 6-0 Ducks.
When it comes to insurance and financial services, you need providers you can trust. A team that has the experience and resources of a nationwide leader and the attention and understanding of a neighbor and friend. You need Gensler & Smith Associates. For more than 40 years, Gensler & Smith has been the one-stop shop for the insurance and financial consumers of York County, providing life and group, commercial, and home and auto insurance. Visit GenslerSmith.com or call 717-741-0965. GenslerSmith.com or 717-741-0965.
Week 3 of high school football brings an annual cross-division battle in our Game of the Week presented by Wellspan Sports Medicine. Join Jake Ness and Andy Bria Friday at 6:30 as the York Catholic Fighting Irish visit the York Suburban Trojans. The Irish look for their first win after a pair of close losses. The Trojans are 1-1 coming off their first win last week. York Catholic at York Suburban Friday at 6:30 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK. Hey Revs fans, now's your chance to win big with the Revs and Shipley Energy. This season, during every home game at Peoples Bank Park, it's the Shipley Energy Grand Slam inning. Each game, one inning will be designated and one name will be selected as the contestant. If the Revs hit a Grand Slam that inning, you could win $5,000. To enter, stop by Fan Services and fill out your form or enter via the York Revolution app or YorkRevolution.com. Sign up today and win big with the Revs and Shipley Energy this season.
Downtown's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
Revs looking to get on the board as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. And once again, Scott Harkin on the mound starts off the inning with a slow curve. This time misses up to Lenin Rodriguez, who's 0 for 1 today. Another slow one, and it stays up. It's 2-0 to Large to start the bottom of the 5th inning. 6-0 Ducks. Pitch, and Lenin taking all the way. That one's across for a strike. Back to the fastball. And we ended last inning on the subject of Alejandro De Aza in the batting average race. As the pitch here misses down, and 3-1 to Lenin Rodriguez. The guy trailing him was Andretti Cordero of Lancaster. He went 0 for 4 tonight in that walk-off loss to High Point. So he's down to 335. 3-1, on the ground to short. Lynn fields it, couple steps, throws across, and it's in time. Lenin Rodriguez set down to start the 5th. De Aza, with the great day he has had, is up to 341. That is despite grounding out to end the inning. Connor leaned to the plate, led off the 3rd with a single, but was retired 1 pitch later on a double play. Time called at the plate. 252 hitter overall, 14 homers, 47 driven in. This one misses up and in as Lean bends out of the way. 1-0. Pitch here from Harkin. Hard on the ground, and to his knee, Romero can't come up with it cleanly. He went to a backhand and found himself on his knee, and then could not get up. So Connor Lean is on his 2nd hit of the night. This time an infield single. And Maglio Ordonez Jr. to the plate. First one, and it misses down and away. His first time up was the aforementioned double play. Lean had taken off on the pitch. Ordonez trying to bunt, popped it up back to the pitcher. They were able to double off Lean. Oh, swing here, hit hard towards the Revs dugout. Everyone is thankfully okay.
I hit the front of the dugout roof.
Troy Stokes Jr. on deck. Breaking ball to Ordonez, and he flares at it and hits it foul off to the right over the Revs dugout.
Diamond Doug's a big hit down in that frat boy section.
Well, they're bringing the energy. Wonder what has sparked that. The pitch. This one's down and away. 2-2 to Ordonez.
We'll have to look at the beer sales sheet at the end of the night.
I have a feeling a lot of them were well before they got here. Breaking ball here is tapped on the ground foul, and that's in the Long Island bullpen. And Ordonez stays alive. Harkin being very efficient still, just at 65 pitches with 1 out in the 5th. And the Ducks have given a 6-run cushion as he looks for his 10th win of the year. Pitch here, Ordonez fouls it back. So putting up a fight here against Harkin. Revs took game 1 of this doubleheader 6-3, ended a 6-game losing skid as Ordonez takes a fastball away. And it's 3-2. There must be a Ducks fan somewhere, because I hear "Come on Blue" after every close call that does not go the way of the Ducks.
It's not their dugout?
It might be. Here's the pitch. On the ground, right side, and that's through for a hit. Lean will go to third. The throw in will pull Romero off the bag. Maglio Ordonez Jr. with a base hit. Runners on the corners and one away.
Nice job. Fought off some, I wouldn't even say tough pitches, some weird pitches. I mean, yeah, they were tough, but that slow curve, he really slowed himself down to spoil one of those. The pitch early in the at-bat that he was so late on that almost took out some teammates in the dugout, and just stayed in there and battled until he could get one that he could put in play and found the hole.
That's his third hit as a member of the Revs. Here's Troy Stokes Jr. He swings at the first pitch, lines it to left. It's sinking, and that's down for a base hit. It kicks away from Mazzilli. Woodcock there to back it up. Lean scores. Ordonez up to second on an RBI single from Troy Stokes Jr. York is on the board. It's now 6-1.
It's 2 hits this inning off the bat at about 101 miles an hour. Lean's infield hit registered as such, so maybe starting to figure out Harkin's sequencing and all of that a little bit.
Yeah, Stokes attacking first pitch there. It's now before Elmer Reyes digs in. We're going to have a conference on the mound. It's Joe DiCarlo out there, joined by pitching coach Mark Weidemeyer. Again, Harkin has been efficient. He's thrown 69 pitches, and there is no action in the bullpen quite yet. I imagine as long as Long Island can keep a cushion, they'd like to leave him in as long as possible and save the bullpen. I think that's every manager's dream, to get through a doubleheader with just your 2 starters throwing.
Phew, yeah. Revs are suddenly up to 8 hits.
Elmer Reyes had one of them, leading off the 4th with single. First pitch here from Harkin. Goes back to the slow curve and drops it in for a strike.
Problem is the Ducks have 8 walks.
Look back at second. Now a double take at Ordonez. Pitch to the plate, and a fastball misses outside. JC Encarnacion has a bat on deck. It's the DH spot up next that was taken away. This one swung on, and that'll drop in right field for a hit. Ordonez being sent, he will score. Stokes up to third as the throw comes in. Elmer Reyes with an RBI single. And suddenly it's a 6-2 game. Back-to-back RBI singles. And JC Encarnacion will be the batter.
Well, you'd think they'd have to get somebody throwing soon. That's 4 hits in a row. Couple to the opposite field. The other 2 pulled and smashed.
So time is called at the plate.
Still nothing down there yet, though.
JC started game 1, went 0 for 3. Breaking ball, and it stays up. And JC is the guy that likes to swing early and often, and he was raring to go there. Probably took all of his effort to stop himself there. 1-0. Fastball, and it's down. 2-0 to Encarnacion. Pitch number 75 upcoming. I feel like we came into the inning talking about how efficient Harkin has been, and the pitch count has climbed steadily this inning. Breaking ball here to Encarnacion, and it stays up. 3 balls and no strikes. And on deck, Nelly Rodriguez, the hero of game 1. Pitch. That one is in there for a strike at the knees. And now the Revs fans have their quips. JC had started his way to first. He will dig back in, still a hitter's count, 3-1. Harkin's pitch, breaking ball and a swing and a foul back to the screen. So battles back and makes it a full count.
Things so slow, you almost want to double pump on the swing.
Stokes at third, Reyes at first. Payoff. Breaking ball, that one's lined hard out to left field. Mazzilli catches, throw in, Stokes tagging, throw to the plate, and it skips through to Carlo. Stokes is safe, gets to the backstop, and Reyes moves up to second. And Harkin there, the pitcher, to back it up. Stokes scores on the sac fly from Encarnacion. 3 straight batters, 3 straight RBIs for York. It's now 6-3.
Another good swing and a good adjustment from JC, getting to recognize all that slow stuff and stay back on the last one. Hit it hard and accurate throw from Mazzilli, but it didn't have the steam to beat Stokes to the plate. Sliding in ahead of it, catcher couldn't handle, and Harkin was there to back up, but just totally missed it.
Nelly Rodriguez, 2 homers in game 1, a double already in game 2. And he takes a breaking ball down and away. So now the urgency in the bullpen perhaps picks up a little bit for Long Island. There'll be a new pitcher for York in the top of the 6th as well, as Encarnacion just hit in the pitcher's spot. Fastball misses down here, and it's 2-0 to Nelly.
The game is suddenly interesting.
RBI singles from Stokes and Reyes, and then a sac fly from Encarnacion, as this one misses low to Nelly. 3 balls and no strikes. If he walks, it would be not only number 104, but it would bring the tying run to the plate. The form of Melky Mesa. 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's low. Ball 4, first and second for Melky Mesa on Nelly's 104th walk of the year, and now just 1 shy of tying Telvin Nash's Atlantic League record.
I like his chances.
In order for him to not get it, pitchers will have to start throwing him strikes. And we saw it happen in game 1 when that happens.
Yeah, they get hit 400 feet.
First and second, here's Melky. He takes a fastball for a called strike. He is the tying run. Bottom of the 5th in a 6-3 game. What a rally it has been. The pitch, breaking ball and a swing and a miss. That just has to be so enticing at the plate. It really does.
And it's over the plate. You're just hoping it hangs for you.
Comes in at 67, Harkin ahead 0-2. Goes back to the fastball, but misses up. The Revs in this inning had 4 straight singles and then a sac fly RBI. They've scored 3, have 2 more on base, and the tying run at the plate. Breaking ball in the air, right field, but right at Chamberlain. He'll make the catch to end the inning, but the Revs send 8 to the plate in the 5th. They score 3 runs on 4 hits and strand 2. All of a sudden, a new game as we head to the top of the 6th inning. It's still Long Island 6, York 3.
Money and business are essential to the strength of a community. So is cheering and celebration and music and fun. That's why York Revolution games, concerts, youth sports, special events, and more happen at a place called People's Bank Park. People's Bank has been serving the community for more than 155 years, always cheering, always celebrating, always committed to the things that make our communities great, and to you having a great time at People's Bank Park. People's Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
This summer, while lawns are growing, so are we at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Our team at Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care is growing, and we're seeking qualified candidates to grow with us. Join our world-class team-based environment and get your foot on the lawn of a new career with the leading provider of lawn care, tree care, and landscaping services in York, Adams, and Cumberland counties. Be part of our team. Find out more at heritagelawnandlandscape.com.
Hey, Fred, did you see that Shipley Energy was hiring CDL drivers?
Really? My buddy works there. He's been driving for them for over 20 years. Must be a nice place to work.
Yeah, I saw online that they're hiring transport drivers and propane and heating oil delivery drivers.
Do you need to have a hazmat?
Nah, they'll help us get one. They also give 4 weeks vacation, benefits like healthcare, and we'll get to be home every night.
I'm going to check it out tonight.
Yeah, man. Go to shipleyenergy.com/drive and apply. It took me less than 5 minutes.
I'm pulling it up on my phone right now.
Revs Baseball is brought to you by Sport Clips, Sheets, Hollywood Casino, Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital, Martin's, the official chip of the York Revolution, Penn State York, and by Fox 43. Head of the sixth, the Revs have made it interesting. They trail 6-3 now. Franklin Van Gerp will come on. Revs have out-hit the Ducks now 9-6 for the night. Problem is, Long Island's had 8 walks, which have led to some issues. Revs only 1 walk, which was Nelly with 2 outs in the 5th. Harkin, though, squashing hopes of the huge inning, and looks like he might be done after 5. Davidson Romero leads off the 6th and takes a strike inside corner. 1 for 2 tonight, single and a walk. Van Gerp, who looks like he's wearing shorts, has the pants way high. He fires, and a swing and a bouncer foul down the third base side. He's been great since joining the Revs, and before that with Gastonia briefly. Overall, 7 outings in the league, 1 run and 8 2/3. He's struck out 13. With York, 4 2/3 scoreless in 4 appearances. On the 0-2, and a slider misses down low. Very interesting interview with him last night in the pregame. Born in St. Martin, but moved at a young age and then eventually went to the Dominican Republic for a bit. Here's a swing and a fly ball, right center. Lean gallops over from center field. He's there next to Stokes and takes it. And 1 down here in the 6th. And his mom is fully Dominican, so he's got strong ties to the DR. Spent some time there growing up, came to the U.S. as he was in high school and getting ready for college. He went to Florida International, where he was a catcher. Here is Jose Sermo, who's 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch. First offering is high and wide, changeup. Van Gerp said that in St. Martin, it's been a long time since he's been there. He does plan to go back soon, it sounded like, for baseball tournament as a throw comes in from the Ducks bullpen, but he said that really soccer's the biggest sport there. Baseball is more of a neighborhood game. A member of the Dutch national team. He fires and a slider bends low and in and missed. 2 balls, no strikes. He's got some winter ball plans, some Dutch national team plans for the offseason. And that's a guy that at still a young age has probably traveled more than most to play the game. Here's the pitch and a fastball low. 3 balls and no strikes. a recent interview with Duke where he was running down all the European countries that he's had his passport stamped. Pitch is low to Sermo, and he's on a 1-out walk. Revs down 6-3 here in the 6th. And Dustin Woodcock to the plate. Tonight he's cranked a home run, solo shot, flied to center, and walked with the bases loaded, which produced another run. One final meeting of the season between these two teams. That's tomorrow night. First pitch is ripped right side, a base hit. And Sermo up to second. Ducks have first and second. And with 1 out, Joe DiCarlo coming up tomorrow night, 6:30. It's Discover Hanover night and a throwback Thursday to the 90s. Josh Norwood makes his second start. Time is still out as Woodcock is unhooking all of the armor. And Chris Cepeda, who's 5-1, goes for Long Island tomorrow. Do we not have a first base coach, or did they need a substitute first base coach? I'm not sure. Trevor Achenbach just went running down there. I didn't notice if they had one or not. Here's DiCarlo, who takes a slider for a strike. He has reached on an error and scored, and since then walked twice, one of which pushed home a run in the 4th. Revs have walked in 3 runs tonight. Pitch, slider, just missed away. Ducks 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. Revs 3 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. Van Gerp into his set, delivers, fastball, doesn't get it, just missed down and away. 2-1. Van Gerp will turn 27 in October. 6'1" righty. He's been in the Giants, Padres, and Mariners systems. Now fires, and a breaking ball, hooked back, but still missed the corner. 3 balls and a strike. Now home, and a swing and a foul back that'll reach the roof. 3-2 on DiCarlo. This weekend it's Southern Maryland who comes in. And the Revs are off Monday. They're in Lancaster for 3 next week, and then wrap it up at home against High Point the following weekend. On the pitch, swinging a high drive, the deep center. Lean is back on it, and he is there, makes the grab. Tagging from second is Sermo. Throw goes in the direction of second base. Then DiCarlo drives it deep but flies out. It'll be first and third with 2 away. DiCarlo hit it hard, but Van Gerp got him to hit it in the correct spot in this ballpark. Center field. And Matt Chamberlain, the hitter. Chamberlain struck out, but before that walked twice, and one of those came with the bases loaded. Picking up his 8th RBI. First pitch, he swings and misses. Helmet almost flipped off. That pitch was away. He tried to yank it hard. Now the 0-1, and that misses high and outside. Van Gerp knew that he got under that one, a kind of an awkward follow through. Might have slipped a little. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now deals. And a liner, right center field, falling and down for a hit. Lean's got it on a hop. And he'll fire in towards second. Sermo scores. Woodcock goes first to third. Chamberlain the RBI single, and the Ducks get one back. It's 7-3. Insurance run here in the 6th. Well, the walk to Sermo earlier in the inning. Van Gerp hasn't walked many, but that's the 9th by the team tonight. Here's Phil Caulfield. He takes a fastball strike. And of the 9, 3 have scored. 3 others have pushed in runs. First run that Van Gerp's allowed with York. Here's a swing and a miss. Slider plummeting off the table. 2 strikes to Caulfield. Tonight is 1 for 3. Had an RBI single back in the 2nd. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Slider struck him out. And that'll end the 6th, but Long Island with an insurance run, 2 hits, and 2 left. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th here in the nightcap. It's Long Island 7, York 3.
WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on. From common bone and joint problems to complex injuries, our team of surgeons, physicians, therapists, and athletic trainers work together for you. We are here for professional athletes, athletes in training, and the weekend warrior. We're the official sports medicine provider for the York Revolution, the York Suburban Trojans, and your weekend tennis team. That's how WellSpan Health delivers orthopedic care you can count on.
What do you dream about when you think of warm weather, beach sand, and a ball? If you're thinking about soccer tournaments on the beach, Flying Feet Sports Shoes is there with you. And if the ball in your dream is a volleyball, Flying Feet has you covered as well.
Flying Feet.
Playing in the sand is great fun, but the sand can be hot and abrasive. Don't let it spoil your game. Stop by Flying Feet for a pair of sand socks. Sand socks are lightweight, breathable foot coverings. They keep the sand out and protect your feet from the heat and abrasion. Great for all beach activities, they are available in youth through adult sizes in an array of flashy colors. Before heading to the sandbox of your dreams, visit Flying Feet Sports Shoes.
Flying Feet.
1511 Mount Rose Avenue and grab a pair of sand socks. We will keep you at the top of your game, no matter what your game.
With signs and graphics, you can say anything, do anything, be anything. So make your statement with Fast Signs. Stop in today or visit fastsigns.com.
Cannonball Charlie's ready. Are you? The Revs play here. Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK, York.
And at the bottom of the 6th inning, it is a 7-3 Long Island lead now. Before that insurance run, it was a 6-3 game, obviously. Same score by which the Revs won the opener. Long Island trying to split this twin bill. They go to their bullpen. Right-hander Vladimir Pinto comes on. Added him around the midpoint this year. He's only 24, but AAA time had been at St. Paul, which is now a Twins AAA team. Now Harkin gives way. Revs had 5 hits but no runs against him until the 5th. Then they had 4 more hits and scored 3 to make it interesting. Josue will lead off. He takes a fastball strike. 2 ground balls to second tonight, one of which was a double play. Larkin goes 5. From the stretch, here's the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. High, hard one. 5 innings, 9 hits, 3 runs, 1 walk, 3 Ks. He threw 86 pitches, 52 strikes. Pinto, a couple shake-offs. Now he's ready. And delivers. And it's beaten foul against Herrera's foot. He'll walk that one off. Pinto, 1 win, no losses. ERA perfect in 10 outings. Just 1 unearned run in 12 1/3. He's allowed 8 hits, 7 walks, striking out 11. Now the pitch, and it misses down and in, 1-2. He had good numbers at AAA this year. Pitch to Herrera, down and in again, 2-2. And the Twins cast him adrift, but he had a 2.08 ERA in 25 outings at St. Paul this year. For 6 years spent in the Tigers system, got to AAA Toledo last year. Now the 2-2. Swinging a high fly ball in right. Chamberlain coming in on it. And he tiptoes in a bit more and makes the grab for out number 1. We had 8 games on the schedule in the league today. There's only 1 other one still going. That's in Charleston, where Lexington leads the Dirty Birds 3-0 in the 4th. They won the opener 7-2. Everything else in the books. Southern Maryland split a doubleheader at Staten Island, lost 1-0 and won 2-0. Here is Lenin Rodriguez, who takes low. A whole lot of scoring in that one. Lancaster losing on the walk-off slam. 5-1 at High Point. Pitch, it is swung on and missed. Gastonia, 6-3 win against the Genomes earlier today. At 12 o'clock start on the Wednesday in Kentucky drew 552 people. On the 1-1, and that's taken low.
I think that's because the target audience for those days are now back in school.
Yeah.
So
maybe they should stop.
Yeah, they got it under control.
Yeah. Yeah, they got to figure it out. Here's the 2-1 to Lenin. Swings and misses on a high fastball. They know stuff that we don't. Here it's 7-3 Long Island in the 6th. Now the 2-2 to Large. Swing a foul tip to the backstop. Stays in there. Pinto now lives in Lakeland, Florida. That's where the Tigers train. Pitch is outside, originally from Maracay, Venezuela. Lenin, his fellow countryman, who's from Maracaibo, Venezuela, but now lives in Orlando. He works at Full. Here's the 3-2, and a swing and a pop foul back onto the roof. A pitcher versus hitter, both from Venezuela, both now live in Central Florida. Now another 3-2 to Large, and he swings and pops it foul out of play to the right. And putting up a fight. Pinto signed with the Tigers in 2014. Would have only been 16 years old. Pitch, swing and a pop-up at second. Caulfield is under it. And he makes the grab. 2 down. A fly to right and a pop to second. And Pinto's got the Ducks within 4 outs of victory. Here's Connor Lean, who's 2 for 2 tonight. Runs scored. On the first pitch, fastball misses high. Now, the Revs finished with a series at home this weekend, then Lancaster, then home. Long Island kind of similar. They're going back home after this series. Pitch to Lean is fouled to the net. And they'll host Staten Island, then host Southern Maryland, and then finish at Staten Island. So they don't travel very far. The problem for them, they entered the day 5.5 behind High Point for the wild card. High Point obviously won. The 1-1, and that sails to the backstop, missing outside. But the other part of that is that Kentucky's in front of them as well, and Rockers and Genomes play each other. It's been a long time since Long Island's missed the postseason. Here's the 2-1 to Lean, and that's low. Now the 3-1, swinging a ground ball foul, pulled down at the end of the third base dugout. Three balls, 2 strikes. Lean, of course, a Central Florida guy himself. Orlando area, now lives in Claremont. Here's the 3-2. Oh man, high and tight. And I sure hope that hit the knob of the bat. He was trying to get out of the way. And it did. He grabs the bat. And that's a foul ball. That could have been so bad. I don't know how he got his mitts out of the way. But he is just fine. That fastball was at 93. A Pinto to the plate and a swing and a miss. Gets him on the next one. High fastball. First time he's been retired in the game tonight. It's a 1-2-3 6th. We'll head to the 7th here in the nightcap. Still Long Island 7, York 3.
I felt like my well-being was tied to the morning stock numbers. I wanted to invest, but grew tired of the stress of potential losing it all. A friend of mine suggested I talk to Tom Dasher about a fixed indexed annuity that could be a stable option while still seeing potential growth. Tom has been helping folks here in York County for over 30 years. Give him a call at 717-487-2096 to see if he can assist you.
Tee off this season on the best layout in Pennsylvania and experience Royal Manchester Golf Links, bringing you to the coast of the British Isles while never leaving your backyard. Our unique Pure Links layout in the rolling hills of York County gives golfers an experience like none other, featuring 18 pristine holes with picturesque views of the countryside and consistently ranked one of the top public courses in the state. Also offering outings and event bookings. Book your tee time today at 717-268-0490 or nab our online specials at RoyalManchesterGolfLinks.com.
Hey man, I know how you feel. That guy down the street,
The one with the fancy lawn, those weekend get-togethers, the big family barbecues, and the barefoot kids and wife outside working on her tan. Hey, it's no secret. It's greener on that side of the fence. It's Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care. Greener grass on your side of the fence is just a quick phone call away. For world-class care right in your backyard, call Heritage Lawn and Landscape Care, 717-292-9994.
Get the latest on the Orioles with the Baltimore Baseball Show, hosted by Dan Connolly. Mondays at 6 on Sports Radio 98.9 FM and 1350 WOYK.
Head of the 7th, Doug Olchazy is on. Revs trail 7-3. As the Ducks try to get a doubleheader split, Revs won the first game 6-3. Nelly Rodriguez 2-homer, 5 RBI performance, and Ben Herrick's first win. Olchazy was in the game last night, allowed 1 run. Overall, he's done a good job. ERA now at 4.50 coming in tonight. Top of the order, Sue-Wei Lin will lead things off. And he is 1 for 4. He homered in the 5th off the top of the nemesis, which, I don't know, we've seen maybe a handful of times, maybe 5 times. It does not happen often. Right off the top, and it bounced over. First pitch to him here, left on left. It's a curveball low. Well, Jake, I'm wondering, do we still have a game to play tonight?
We certainly do have to play this day in York baseball history, brought to you by the York County History Center.
There's a ball high, 2-0. This is Doug's 10th appearance, by the way. All right, go ahead, Jake.
So this one was 2015, a walk-off against Bridgeport to complete a sweep by
James Simmons.
Yes.
There's a fastball for a strike, 2-1.
Well, there we go. I guess I can dig for something.
Do whatever you want. Here's the 2-1. And it's swinging a fly ball, foul the other way and left. That's out of play. It's your birthday. You can work however hard you want.
If that's the case.
Guess I'll be seeing you tomorrow.
Sure.
Are you all set on York Catholic, York Suburban yet?
We're getting there. Hoping to finish it all off tomorrow.
There's a liner pulled into right field. Lynn with a base hit. He leads off the 7th inning with a single. L.J. Mazzilli up next. Still only the 7th hit that Olchazy's given up in here in this his 10th outing. First 6 outings, he went 5 no-hit innings.
Ooh, here's a good one. 2007, former Rev made his major league debut.
Oh. Here's a swing and a miss from Mazzilli. Is that all you're giving me? Like, there's a lot of them.
He's a pitcher.
That's great. I have some follow-ups. Here's the 0-1. That's inside. Mazzilli dances out of the way.
National League team.
Okay. Oh, Ross Detweiler.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't give you enough hints. Ridiculous.
Still pitching in the majors this year. Next one is inside. 2 balls and a strike. I'd say his path through York worked out pretty well for him. Mazzilli 0 for 3, walk, steal, run scored tonight. Here's the 2-1, and he swings, launches one up, foul off to the left field side. A little early on that cut, 2-2. Revs down 7-3 here in the 7th. Pitch, and it's in the dirt, blocked by Lenine. 3 balls, 2 strikes. began our doubleheader today about a half hour later than anticipated. It rained much of the afternoon here. Now move to first. Back standing is Lynn. Ducks have a lot of contact hitters. They haven't hit for a ton of power, but they haven't stolen a ton of bases either. Here's a rip to third. Herrera's got it on one hop to second one. Ordonez the turn, and Mazzilli just beat it. Going hard all the way, just lagged out the attempted double play turn. Now Lynn is erased on the fielder's choice. Mazzilli a one-out base runner for Alejandro De Aza. De Aza faced Old Chesney last night, had an RBI single off of him. He's had another big series, and in this game, 2 for 3 with a double, 2 runs, a walk, and a steal. He is 3 for 6 today with 2 doubles. 6 for 10 in this series with 4 doubles. As Olchese delivers a breaking ball strike. He's driven in 3 in this series as well. The doubleheader tonight is from Monday's rainout. Here's the 0-1. Look out, that's high and tight. Sends him into a seated position. Tomorrow, from what I understand, the weather should be ideal. Now the 1-1. And a swing and a liner yanked to right, and Stokes going after it, has to play it on a hop toward the line a few strides, and he'll toss in with Mazzilli holding at second. De Aza with another hit. He is now 7 for 11 in this series in York, 3 for 4 tonight, and with about a week and a half remaining, he's really trying to stake claim to that batting crown. Now here is Romero, who's 1 for 3 with a walk tonight. Or at least in this game, was 1 for 2 in the opening game. On the Ducks now with 10 hits. Ton of base runners. 9 walks as well. First pitch is yanked foul down toward their bullpen and left. And 1 strike to Romero. It's his 3rd season with Long Island now. Pitch to him is high and outside. His career began back in 2006. He signed with the Twins out of the Dominican Republic. He's gotten to AAA in his career. Actually played with the Twins at AA New Britain once upon a time, and then first came to the league with New Britain. As he pops this one way up at short, it's Elmer Reyes under it. Infield fly rule, and on the edge of the outfield grass, he squeezes it. 2 away. Now old Chazzy looking for a scoreless 7th. Jose Sermo next in line. Ducks have lefty Jose loosening for the bottom of the 7th. Sermo 0 for 2 tonight with a hit by pitch, a walk, and a run. Switch hitter will bat right. 2 on, 2 out. Couple singles here in the 7th. And old Chazzy ready. Here's the first offering. It is low. First 6 outings were scoreless. 7 of his 9 have been. On the 1-0, and that one yanked low and in. Revs down 7-3 here in the 7th. Will not be a save situation for Jose. Now the 2-0. That just missed, down and in. Now the 3-0, taking all the way. There's a strike. Sermo, originally a Brewers farmhand. It's been an American Association great. Pitch to him, that's down and in. And he walks, and that'll load him up. That's the 10th walk from Revs pitchers in this game. Also a hit by pitch to go along with it. Loaded for Dustin Woodcock, who's had a big night. Two for 3 with a solo homer and a bases loaded walk. Left on left matchup. First pitch, breaking ball, missed outside. That's another guy that they got from Gateway. He was in the Frontier League with the Grizzlies the last 2 years. Apparently that's their farm team now.
Must be.
Pitch is down low, 2-0. Strike percentage in this game tonight hasn't been real good. Old Chazzy behind. Here's the 2-0, and there's a ball. It was right over the plate, but apparently low. Sometimes we get blocked on that with the catcher's setup. 3 balls, no strikes. I'm trying to avoid walking in a run here. He deals and got that one across. 3-1. Well, Chezzy now 26 pitches, 12 strikes, 14 balls. Ventura and Mora had fewer strikes than balls as well. Here's the pitch. That's inside. And Woodcock walks. It's the 4th run that the Revs have walked in tonight. And overall, walk number 11. That'll make it 8-3 Long Island. Even in the Game 1 win, the Revs issued 5 walks in that one. Ducks do walk the 2nd most times of any team in the league. Here's DiCarlo, who looks at one in the dirt. They don't chase much, don't get themselves out. Only the Genomes have walked more, and the Ducks did enter play tonight with the top on-base percentage in the circuit. DiCarlo 0 for 2, but he's got 2 walks. And he swings and foul tips one to the net. One of his came with the bags packed. Long Island has now scored in every inning except the first. And a couple of insurance runs since that 3-run Revs 5th, which had got him halfway there. Old Chazzy missing down and away, now 2-1. And he's now up to 30 pitches. It's become a long inning for him. Now delivers. And there's a called strike. Clipping the outside edge. 2-2. Bases loaded. 2 outs. A run home. Now delivers. And a swing and a foul back and out of play. Ducks 8, Revs 3 here in the 7th. Pitch, and a swing and a pop up. Nelly hustling over toward the Revs first base dugout. He's there, he's got it on the track. And that will end the inning. 1 run scores for the Ducks. It comes on 2 hits, couple walks, bases left loaded. They've stranded 14 in this game tonight, but they lead it 8-3, going to the bottom of the 7th, looking to close it out. Summer's in full swing, and Harvey's Rental has you covered for your indoor and outdoor projects. With the biggest selection of steel products on the market, Harvey's Rental will get you set for your next home project. From lawn and garden equipment, pressure washers, post hole diggers, and more, Harvey's Rental has it all. Have a special get-together or party coming up? Harvey's Rental has what you need to make your party memorable. Celebrating 60 years. Visit them in person at 1409 South George Street in York or online at harveysrental.com.
Hey sports fans, Mike from Keystone Advanced Remodeling here. Let's hit it out of the park on your next home project. Locally owned since 2018, my team at Keystone Advanced Remodeling is tops in New York for roofing, siding, and seamless gutters. Don't just take it from me, check out our 5-star reviews on Google. We serve all of York County and the surrounding areas and have finance options for homeowners. Schedule your next project today. Give us a call 717-880-8008 or visit us online at KeystoneAdvancedRemodeling.com.
At Donegal, we understand there are many costs associated with running a business. That's why Donegal works with you to provide quality insurance products based on your business needs, and why we deliver that insurance at a price to fit your budget. Call your local independent Donegal agent today and discover why, when it comes to insurance for your business, Donegal is a better value. Contact Kochman Kunkel Insurance at 717-854-0300 or stop in at 3217 East Market Street, York. Locally owned and operated by Pam and Rudy Kochman. Kochman Kunkel Insurance.
Listen live, on demand, and on the go. Download the new WOYK app on the Apple and Google Play stores today.
Revs Baseball is brought to you by Sport Clips, Sheets, Hollywood Casino, Penn State Hershey Children's Hospital, Martin's, the official chip of the York Revolution, Penn State York, and by Fox 43. Head to the bottom of the 7th tonight. 8-3, Long Island leading after the Revs took the opener 6-3. And the Ducks will call on Jose. And no, I didn't stutter. And to close things out, he was in Mexico earlier this year, 33 games with Generales de Durango. With Long Island, 21 outings, couple saves, 7 holds, 3 wins, 1 loss, a 1.13 ERA. And in 24 innings, just 16 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned. The real kicker, he's only walked 2 and has struck out 28. Maglio Ordonez Jr. to lead things off. 1 for 2 tonight with a single and a run. And the first, he swings and fouls it back. Jose, who kind of goes from a natural slide step, the lefty. He's had a handful of Atlantic League stints. He was with Somerset 2018 for 8 outings. Gastonia last year, he had 5 saves. 0-1, And a swing and a foul off to the first base side and out of play. He lives in the Bronx. Somewhat of a local signing for them. Originally from the DR. Now deals, and a swing and a miss. Full to Ordonez on a changeup. And there's one down here in the 7th. Jose is now 32 years old, 6'2" lefty. First couple years, he was an outfielder in the Diamondbacks system. And they transitioned him to pitching while he was still in the Dominican Summer League. Then got to AAA with the Marlins. Here's Stokes. First pitch is wide. Troy tonight 1 for 3, RBI single in the 5th and scored. He's got like the Craig Kimbrell, the wing out as he looks in for the sign. Here's the 1-0 and off speed and missed outside. He's had some really good years in the American Association, Lincoln, Winnipeg, and spent time as a closer in that league. Now delivers, and a swing and a miss, a change up to Stokes. Now if the Ducks get this doubleheader split, Revs will be playing for a series split tomorrow night. Well, Jose ready. The 2-1, swing and a miss, back to the fastball. Now the 2-2, swing and a miss. Back to the changeup. 2 up, 2 down on strikeouts for Jose. Revs down to their last out tonight. Ducks came in to the game 5th in the league in total ERA. Their starters rank 5th. Their bullpen also ranks 5th. But Jose's acquisition has certainly helped it. 2 down, Elmer Reyes the hitter. And the Ducks, they had a change of pitching coach early in the year. Rick Tomlin stepped down, Mark Weidemeyer took over. That was during the first half. Here's Elmer Reyes, and a first pitch curve, drops in for a strike. I can't imagine that would necessarily be easy. Reyes is 2 for 3 tonight, 2 singles and an RBI. Revs down 8-3, down to their last out. Here's the 0-1, and a swing and a miss, a changeup. Jeffrey Perez has a bat to pinch hit next if Elmer can get on. Pitcher's spot due next. Jose ready. Delivers home. Fastball called third strike. Inside corner. And Jose strikes out the side in order in the 7th inning to end it. Ducks get the doubleheader split. The Revs won the opener 6-3. Long Island takes the nightcap by a final score of 8-3. Now Jake had a great game in the opener as the Revs snap that losing streak. They'll go for the series split tomorrow night, and we'll see another new acquisition on the mound as Josh Norwood makes that start.
Yeah, the Revs will try to turn the page to tomorrow. And, I mean, the story in Game 2 really came down to the command. I mean, way too many walks for the Revs staff. Walked in 4 runs that Long Island was able to play without even having to swing the bat. And because of that, they didn't have to do a ton of work offensively, and their pitching shut the door as well.
Well, 8-3 the final score tonight. Stay tuned. Post-game show is coming up next.